on this 3-year-old. So 3-year-old taking on older company here in this RO and better. Cyclone North is there. Daryl Miller, the trainer driver of Cyclone North. And Classic Air as well. They're the 4 off the front. Macananga Sport Talk is there with Whippy's Elect, who's normally quite a safe beginner. Forest Bobo can put himself into the race. Quite a strong type. 20 metres inside. Won't bother it too much. If it gets clear running early, it might be the one around the outside and up pressuring the leaders. And Organised Chaos, probably the smallest horse in the race. He's off the 20 metres as well. First up, not beaten all that far at its last few runs, last preparation. So milling around, not yet into the starters' orders here for race number 7, although they're about to face the outside soon here. Colour-coded inside of the front. Whippy's Elect inside 10, just wheeling around now. Light on, Strands fly back, off and racing. Everything is awesome away fairly well. Cyclone North out wide's got pretty fast speed. Is moving up to join Everything is Awesome. Going into a break there. Classic Air behind the few leaders as they race into that first bend, and Everything is Awesome kicks up now and holds out Cyclone North, who's being restrained. And third is Macananga, who settles down 3 back the pegs, and around the outside colour-coded is 1-1 now because Macananga off the inside from 3rd place, and then Whippy's Elect, who rails through to be 3 back the pegs ahead of Sport Talk, and then Forest Bobo. A break of about 50 metres in the field to Classic Egg, recovering now after braking, and Organised Chaos copped a bit of a check. It's at the tail of the field. So Everything is Awesome takes up the running, and certainly the one to beat now to try and go all the way. It leads from getting onto its back, Cyclone North. Here's Forest Bobo. He's strong. He's out 3 deep, and he's making a big run around the outsiders. They've almost completed 1 lap and about to get up outside the leader. Everything is Awesome now. So Macananga restrains and gets cover, 4th and 1-1. 3 back the pegs, Whippy's Elect, and then Colour-Coded, who's next on the outside, 1-2. From Classic Air, inside there is Sport Talk, and Organised Chaos is still at the back of the field and 30 metres away from the leader. A lap and 3/4 to go, and Shane Butterworth has Everything is Awesome running in front as they work along the back straight, leading by a couple of metres. Forest Bobo put into the race now, up 2nd. 3rd is Cyclone North, who's had a pretty good run just off the pace here most of the way. Macananga first up is in the 1-1, just being tapped up to hold its spot, and Whippy's Elect next on the pegs. It's been joined by Colour-Coded as they run towards the 800 metre mark, and then Sport Talk. It's going well back in the field and yet to start its move ahead of Classic Air, and Organised Chaos being driven along to tack on. 1 lap left to go now, 700 metres out, and the leader Everything is Awesome gets its chance to break through. It leads by a metre. On the outside, 2nd, Forest Bobo's right there, though, as they work past the 550. It's moving up closer to the leader. Cyclone North still having a good run. Can't get a run from behind the leader. In the centre, Macananga out wider and trying to make ground. Sport Talk into the race past the 400. Colour-Coded, Whippy's Elect next from Classic Air. Organised Chaos, Everything is Awesome. Starting to stretch him a bit now. Off the back, leads by a neck. Forest Bobo closing in. Out wide, Sport Talk looming large now with 300 to go. Still no run for Cyclone North, bolting on the back of the leader. Colour-Coded's out 4 deep approaching the bend, and then Macananga, Whippy's Elect. Everything is Awesome with a good kick though. Rounded 3 metres in front and got away from on the outside. Forest Bobo getting into the clear. Cyclone North, Everything is Awesome in front. Cyclone North lunges and misses. It's Everything is Awesome holding on by a neck from Cyclone North now 3rd. It's a blanket go. I reckon out wide, Sport Talks run 3rd there from Forest Bobo. Whippy's Elect close up the inside with Macananga, Colour-Coded, Classic Air, and coming in last, Organised Chaos. Had its chance, number 2. Everything is Awesome once it led. It let Cyclone North out approaching the turn, and it got close, beating a neck in the finish. As Everything is Awesome will hold on. Cyclone North 2nd. Sport Talk, I reckon, 3rd. There's a blanket go. There's 4 or 5 across the track, but there looked to be a margin for Sport Talk up for that 3rd spot. 4th is anybody's guess after race number 7 on the program. Haven't got the advantage of a slow motion replay from Sky either, but maybe 2. Well, it will be 2 from 4, and I reckon there's a margin with the 8 finishing in 3rd place. Close up behind those, you've got the 9, Forest Bobo, who wasn't that far away in the centre, and Whippy's Elect, probably the other 2 maybe for that 4th money here on race number 7. But Everything is Awesome had the right sort of form for that race, especially if it found its way to the front. Shane Butterworth got it away safely, held out Cyclone North, who would be at big prices for the place. Cyclone North, he was one of the outsiders. Got out late and was storming home that last little bit, only just beaten a neck, and I reckon close up Sport Talk number 8 up for that third place. Numbers about to come up to the winner. Everything is awesome. Margin officially will come through. It's about a neck as they closed it off at the finish line. 2 from 4. 8 has run third, Sport Talk, so 2, 4 and 8. And fourth went to the 9, Forest Bobo, which will mean the 5's probably close up in 5th. In fact, there's another number going up there, but no doubt about 2, 4, 8, 9. Looks like the 1 has run back in 5th. Colour coded, who was right there on the inside of them all with Whitby's Elect. So 2, 4, 8 and 9 are the numbers there. 2, 4, 8, 9. Officially here, race 7. Everything is awesome. The winner number 2. Brown or black gelding, a 3-year-old. The last Padron, Averil Cam. J and E Ashcroft, the onus, and A Thompson, Bianca Ashcroft of Collie, and Shane Butterworth with an all-the-way winner here. Everything is awesome winning. 4 second Cyclone North, second time in the money from 17 starts. Brown or black gelding 6, Northern Lux, the all clear.